And I'm very serious. I literally masturbate while we're on the air. I do it probably about 14 times through the whole show. And nobody knows. Just
Man, were we just talking about this?
Oh, fuck, we're live. Okay.
My team and I always had trouble managing our tasks until one of my colleagues found Monday.com. You can see the task owner, what the deadline is, the status, and it's all in one place.
Is it?
Inside each task, you can make comments, attach files, tag people.
It can't be me.
There we go. That was me.
What the hell was that Asian woman? Was that like a massage? Or?
It's Monday.com. That's a great Monday.com is awesome. Oh, I had this computer hooked into this other computer. It's been a long weekend.
Sounded like Vietnamese propaganda to me. GI, your wife cheating on you. You're going to lose the war. Don't come. Oh
my gosh. Wow. Man. Well, hey everybody. It's craziness around here. It's after 5 o'clock over here. 8 o'clock Eastern time.
It's after 5 p.m. somewhere.
Hmm. It is 5:11. That's what it says. May 7th. Wow. 2019. Welcome everybody.
Love you long time.
God, there's a light. I can see the light.
Man. Well, hey, David Nesdahl is in the house.
In the house.
There he is. He's got the cool. That's a cool strap, man. I'm assuming there's a really cool guitar hooked onto that.
I know that guitar.
Yes.
Whoa!
I took a break from the Lukes today, and now I'm playing the Ibanez.
Damn.
Whoa!
And it's still in tune. Watch.
Well done, sir. Well done.
I don't know how to play that song.
Man. Wow. Hey, Jay Hannon. Hey, man. Oh.
Damn.
You do that. You do that too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I found some pedals that had batteries that said, you know how batteries say they're good for like 5 years or whatever?
Yeah.
I found some batteries that had a date from like 5 years ago or something.
That were brand new?
That were in effects. And
that
were in pedals. They were in effects pedals. And I didn't really want to try that method with them, you know. And what's hey. Wow. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, man.
I just hooked the battery up to my balls and see if it hurts.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I say.
Still in tune, huh?
Not really.
Oh, well. At least
Hey, Tupio got a 1987 Desert Yellow RG 550 today.
Nice.
Yes.
Wow.
That's cool.
About.
Those are great guitars.
Great.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very nice.
Dweezil Tumnus, yes. It's Tuesday, so I do bring in a show and tell guitar. I will show you guys later.
On my bench is a cable. The one
Blow and smell.
Black cable.
Blow and smell.
Just a tune cable.
Yuck. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm glad Dave didn't hear that.
Oh, I didn't hear.
You guys wouldn't believe what you.
I ain't heard shit.
No. I ain't talking shit. You gotta do a neck swing when you do that. I ain't talking shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the big secret, Dave?
What big secret?
That you were just whispering off camera that everyone's asking about.
If Desiree would get me the cable that I use to tune my guitar quietly so it doesn't go through the amp.
There we go.
Through the yamp. The yamp. No tuning through the yamp.
Yamp.
So hold down the... Doesn't it turn off if you hold down the thing for the tuner? On the amp?
No, because I'm using
on the amp.
I'm not using the tuner on the amp because the amp is higher than my eyes. It's
that's right.
up.
It's on top of your monitor. That's right.
Yeah.
I think half our audience is high.
Yeah. So I'm using my the tuner on my phone, which is a Peterson Strobe tuner. And
I'm sorry, Peterson Stroke? What?
Peterson Strobe tuner.
Oh.
Strobe tuners just they kill. You can get within 1 cent of being out of tune or in tune, however you want to say or do.
Mm-hmm.
So
you don't have a little clip on?
No, I have a strap on.
Strap on. Strap off.
No clip-ons for me. Strap-ons only.
Yeah, I'm gonna slurp it real loud.
So can I let you guys in on a little secret?
I knew this was coming. Come out. It's very common nowadays for a man to admit his love for other men. It's very cool.
Only you, John.
Well, that's okay.
I'm getting married.
Oh!
Ah! Did you tell Desiree yet?
I figured she'd find out sooner or later.
Oh my God.
Yes, we're getting married in either May or June of next year.
Holy shit, congratulations.
Thank you. We haven't picked a date just yet, but yes, it's going to be May or June next year.
And is it to each other?
No, I figured I'd marry your wife and she could marry you, Johnny.
Nice.
Wow.
There's more swapping in this room than a 70s tea party.
Yeah. So never mind.
Wow. Man, thumbs up, everybody.
And you met Desiree on the show, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This show creates love.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, we make matches. We try to talk about guitars unless we're too boring.
Well, lately we've been really boring.
You heard about that too?
No, I'm talking about the show.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Wow, well that's awesome, man. Congratulations to you and Desiree.
Thank you. I'll let her know you said so.
Both.
Thank you very much, guys.
There's two questions. Are you inviting everybody in the chat?
If you guys all give at least $100 a person, absolutely.
Well, hold on a second. That should be
mandatory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but my last wedding, which was my first wedding, I had friends of mine come and didn't even give me a card. So
did they wipe up the cum?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
You're really bad. That's
hey,
really,
listen.
When we're talking
$100, do they get a red cup at the door?
Dude, it's just too much. Too much when we're talking about my wedding.
I'm going to give you a great gift. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what is it going to be? A cup of cum?
If that's what you ask for, it can be.
No, I don't want a cup of cum.
I'll frost your wedding cake.
God.
I'll jump out of the cake.
Oh.
Terrible. You're terrible.
Jump out of the cake in a pink thong.
Or just the pink hat.
No, just a pink hat. Yeah. Jump out of the cake in a pink hat.
We're nothing but a pink hat and a smile.
A coke and a smile.
A poke and a smile.
So how did you do it?
I mean, how'd I do it?
Make love.
I just, we were talking about it, and our original idea was we'd get married when I got healthier. But I'm pretty damn healthy right now. Yeah, I need a kidney and all, but I don't see myself getting any healthier than I will at the time that I go into the hospital for a kidney. I'm pretty healthy and I'm feeling good. And after I get a kidney, I'll be in recovery for quite a while. So I figured, it's just best that we get married before. And then she was like, yeah, that's true. We should probably do that. And I said, well, we've been together for over 2 years. Why do we need to prolong it? Let's just do it next spring. So we at least have some time to figure out where we're going to do it, get a hall, see if we're going to get a band or anything or, whatever. And, we'll just do it next year. And she's like, yeah,
let's do it
next year. No, not next week.
Next show.
Yeah, so that was the plan.
Are you gonna do it live on the air?
Do it live? No, we're not gonna do it live.
Yeah, yes,
awesome.
Well,
a live wedding.
Knowing Johnny, he'd want it on his channel so that he'd get all the views.
Yeah, look, Johnny could officiate the wedding.
Get the fuck out of here.
It could be the announcer guy.
This is Johnny Beane about to wed Dave and Desiree. Do you, Dave, take this woman to?
Well, hey, Brendan Buttcheeks already offered. He said he's an ordained minister. He could officiate the wedding.
Really?
That's very nice.
Here we go.
We're not doing a minister. We're going to do justice of peace.
Everybody, we're planning a wedding. Everybody.
I'm going to throw the bachelor party.
You're going to throw it like the 1908 Black Sox?
It's gonna be like that 80's movie Bachelor Party with Tom Hanks.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna call it the Snatchler Party.
Oh my gosh!
Too much, man. Too much.
Am I going to be invited, Dave?
Yes.
That sucks. I got to come to New York now. Damn.
Yeah, you and your wife. All you guys. I'm
Son
gonna invite all you guys, but I know Johnny won't fly out here.
Johnny will fly out.
Bullshit.
Johnny, you gonna go?
If he invites me.
If he pays for his flight,
if he invites me, I'll think about it.
I'll maybe think about it.
Yeah. If Dave invites me, if he puts me up in a hotel, a good one, if he pays
5-star limo,
no. If he tailors me a nice suit, a quality, from a good Jewish tailor.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
I'm going with bells on unless Desiree keeps me out.
It might just happen.
Oh, look out. Desiree's in the chat. That means she can hear us.
Well, I hope she hears us. We've been talking nice.
Well, congrats, you guys. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That really is.
Yes.
And Desiree is a great, great woman. And you're like a heart and soul great guy, Dave. You guys so deserve each other. You're going to be an amazing, amazing married couple. Huge congratulations, brother.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Love you guys.
Everyone in the chat that has said the same, thank you very much. And those of you who didn't congratulate me and Desiree, thank you too. And that was thank you, not fuck you.
So let's see thumbs up for Dave's wedding. So
yes.
And subscribe so you don't miss it live on the air.
Yeah, even though it's not going to be on this channel.
Or is it?
Well, that'd be.
It's
an
not going to be on
event,
any
man.
channels.
That'd be an event, because most people they would videotape their weddings with their camcorders and then lose the tapes, so the tapes get taped over eventually or something, But if you go live,
it's there until at least the internet crashes.
Do a live wedding until YouTube crashes,
Yeah, well, if Shauna Marie's singing at your wedding, she'll, sing like Amazing Grace or something. Bo Zeke will be the ring bearer.
Pat's dogs can cater.
Pat's dogs will definitely cater.
Yeah.
Jump out of the cake.
That'd be amazing.
Jay will be the best man. We've got this covered.
Yeah. Well, Jay was kind of in the running for that, but I have a buddy of mine, Dennis. My buddy Dennis is my best man. He's been with me through everything in my life for the last 25, 30 years. So he's the guy. But Jay, you were in the talks actually, buddy.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Nice.
I think we're, like I don't know if. Well, I'm not going to put this on the air, so I'll talk to you about it later.
You were his only male experience, so it's special.
So it would be kind of strange if I'm up there next to Desiree and,
Looking lovingly at Dave like, oh.
Running up
too
to the
much.
church and banging on the glass.
don't do it. No, what about me?
Eddie Van Halen just chimed in, says he wants to be the wedding band. What do you think?
Well, I heard they need a gig, so
Only if Sammy sings.
Man, that'd be a band. That'd be a wedding band to have, man.
Amanda Coombs will be a bridesmaid.
yeah. What would my wedding song be? Ain't talking about love.
Oh no. Wow. This is gonna be a great wedding show, man. The Johnny Beane wedding special.
Extravaganza.
Bonanza.
Extravaganza bonanza. Extravaganza.
Love it. We're gonna get so many views, so many thumbs up. I smell the ratings, Johnny. This is big.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll have to go so I can bootleg the wedding.
Yeah, no, I think you definitely have to go. And Amanda says she's never been a bridesmaid. Well, now's your chance. This is the one. Showman Blue says, I'm betting David and Desiree are capable of planning their own wedding. No, we're their friends. We're supposed to do that for them. We're good like that.
Yeah, you guys are good like that.
Yeah. Where are you guys going to go on your honeymoon? Have you figured that out yet? Or
No, I think we're going to save the money so we can move.
no?
So we can move and think about because we don't want to live in New York anymore.
What?
New York's too expensive. I can't afford it now.
I love
Can't
I love
afford it. You can't afford it.
No, we can't. I know it looks
you
like
poor, you on welfare. You on welfare.
well, I'm not on welfare, but
No,
I know it looks like I know that. I know it's Eddie Murphy. I know it looks like I can afford pretty much anything because of the guitars that I have, but that's all my only assets. They're my only assets, so I got nothing else. Back into it.
Yeah, I think we should definitely have a live chat going during your wedding. I think that would be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a prenup being typed up for those guitars?
No.
No.
Desiree, I'm going to put in a list of dibs I get if you guys don't work out. So if you want to sell stuff after it doesn't work out, I'll give
I
you a
already
list.
have my eye on a couple of them.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We're all divvying up his stuff already. They're not
Yeah.
even taking.
Dave, scoot over.
Yeah, I want to see what all
Let's
right,
go
I want
see what we're gonna all get.
Oh, I want the green Kramer.
Hmm.
Yeah, green Pacer. I like that. Oh, and the Reb Beach, the blue Reb Beach. I like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that clock. Maybe
I need
that
Van
painting.
Halen sign.
That clock?
Maybe the painting, yeah. I'll
The
take
red
the
wall.
couch where you sit.
I'll definitely take the camera and microphone, Dave.
Yeah, because you need it. The camera is in my laptop, so you can't have it. Unless you take the laptop.
I'll take the laptop.
Yeah, you'll need it. I'll have to wipe it first, though.
Yeah.
Literally, you mean with a cloth?
No,
Wipe
That's not-
his clock? Is that what he said?
that's not what I mean. But
Huh?
yes,
Are you gonna have Snickers as a ring bearer? Like,
we were talking about the Snickers should be the flower dog, and
That'd be
Brandy
so
should be
cool.
the ring dog.
that'd be awesome. You could really do that.
Well, I know, but someone would have to walk them down the aisle.
Mhm.
Kids are
Imagine
no kids.
someone has like a pupperoni on the side of the aisle and they run away with the ring.
Man, you're on way delay, man. This is like a
Oh God.
this is so funny.
Wow.
Hey Dave. So
Yes.
kids or no kids?
No.
Okay.
No kids.
Yeah, we did the same thing at our wedding. We told everybody no kids. And some people were ticked off, and I'm like, yeah, no kids. That's it.
Life goes on.
Nah.
Yep.
Nah, if Showman, this isn't the Luke. This is my black gem. My gem 777 VBK.
VBK.
Oh, why am I fucking delayed.
Huh? No, you're fine. You're fine.
Really? I made a announcement that I'm getting married and I have 5 thumbs downs. Are you people fucking crazy?
I think because a lot of men in the chat, or a lot
Should
of
there be more?
Like, don't do it. You know.
No, Johnny J says I am delayed, and it is Tech More on Tuesday. And then Brendan Buttcheeks just chimed in and said, I'm so delayed, I'm still on last week's show.
You're good now. You're good now.
I'm
You
good
caught up.
now?
You caught up.
Well, almost.
Dave, when maybe you could give, instead of giving Jonathan a guitar, maybe you can give him your internet connection.
There you go.
You know,
He'd have to come live in this house first.
Yeah.
Because LA, I think that's what the problem is. It's LA.
There's a lot of problems in LA, man. That's why I love Long Island.
Is it East LA?
It's just my shitty internet in Hollywood.
Well, why don't you fix it? God damn it! You're an actor. You're a fucking actor. You have 400,000 guitars. Fix your internet.
I have the highest internet allowed in this area because
pay somebody off.
No. Here's the thing: no one gets fiber optic in this area because no one wants the digging and construction done.
I don't have fiber optic.
I'll settle for cable.
That's what I have. I have cable.
Dude, I have crap. It's like internet's coming through a fucking plastic straw. Yeah. I have horrible internet. But this is the most I could buy.
Yeah, right.
See, Desiree is already plotting it. She said, we're not getting anything. She's just going to sell it all.
Yeah, just sell it to me.
What makes you think I'm going to die first?
I'm not talking about dying.
We're talking divorce. We're optimists.
I mean, isn't it over 50% of marriages end in divorce?
56%.
So we're just playing the odds, Dave.
Yeah.
Listen. If Desiree and I have stayed together to this point, we'll be staying together forever.
Oh, you've been together for like 20, 30 years?
No. But if you were a fly on the wall, you'd understand.
Things change once you get married. I mean, I'm not married, but I hear about it.
You know what's really shitty of us? The guy comes on here and he's breaking this great news that him and the love of his life are getting married next year. And 5 minutes later, we're divvying up his guitars.
we're playing to his wife. Listen, Desiree, when you guys divorce, be vicious. Get a Jewish lawyer, get a woman who'll twist the knife, and I'll give you a list of what to get. It's good friends we are.
I know.
Because you guys are all assholes, and I love it.
But we love you, and we love Desiree. We really do. We really do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's nice when two really great-hearted people find each other, and you guys are tops. Really.
Thank you.
No joke.
Yeah, if we honestly, well, me personally, if I honestly thought that it wasn't going to work out, I wouldn't joke about it.
What was that?
Oh, I know. Someone's drink just fell.
Yeah, that was me.
Good. You can't drink it anymore.
Also spilled shit all over my feet Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Desiree says, no!
Mm-hmm. Are you sure that's the real Desiree?
Yep.
She doesn't have a wrench?
I can hear her typing in it. No, you never gave her one. In fact, she talked about that. She's like, why don't I have a wrench? I said, I don't know.
You'll get one in the divorce. You know, I'm looking in the chat. They're talking a lot of long-term relationships. Buttcheeks is 26-year married.
Yeah, Mike Heath is 35 years. Still going. Yeah, I know. Mike Heath, I know I can't especially once we move, I won't be able to buy gear anymore. It'll be a long time before I get a new guitar once we move. because it'll take everything we have to move. So
wait, Boner Jams, are you divorced? Because he's saying marriage is so awesome. 143,000 I dropped in 4 years, including attorney fees, gets me so erect.
Oh goodness!
Holy hell!
That's my boy.
That's love.
Hey,
well, 30 years in.
The guitar
Hey,
pit.
guitar
He wants to see your Lukes now, man.
I get those Lukes out, Dave. Oh, you want to see them now? Is that what you want to see?
We all want to see them.
Huh?
We all want to see them.
All right, let me unzip.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, is Carlos in the chat by any chance? Has anybody seen him?
Carlos,
have you seen him?
Can Dave hear us?
Tell me, have you seen him?
Have you seen him?
Because our friend Carlos Figueroa, he bought a new EVH.
Yeah.
He got the. I don't know what's the name of this finish, Johnny.
Like
blue.
A quilted.
Blue.
I think it's just blue.
Blue quilt.
It's like a blue purple, right?
Like
I think it's
blueberry burst.
It's blue because the purple looks more purple. Even though in person, if you were to see one or the other, you wouldn't, unless you see them together. Sometimes it's hard to know which is which.
And that crack is in my screen protector, not the guitar itself. So then he took because he bought that other one not too long ago. Wait, come on, man, bring it back.
Oh,
and I believe that Craig from CHS Customs,
Queg,
is doing all his setup work and doing all the good stuff to him. So that's his other guitars that he's purchased recently too. So nice. Congrats to you, Carlos, if you're watching this or gonna watch it. Great stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Usually Carlos will send me a message.
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
I gotta adjust my light real quick.
Yeah, you're looking tan.
I know. I might be tan
because like you have the oven open and you're cooking.
Yeah. I was at the beach the other day, and I think I did get a little beach stuff.
You look crispy.
Mm-hmm. It's
the light though. Train running through your house?
The train is right. You've seen it. You've been up here. The train is right down the block.
That's by yours. Right.
Yeah.
Potty training.
Yes. So here are the Lukes, by the way. 2 Lukes, 1 into a bar. Some Lukes for everybody.
Beautiful, man.
I love you have a Luke, and you can have a Luke.
I really do love that blue. That
you can have a Mama Luke.
That finish is amazing.
Really, are you giving those out as wedding favors, Dave?
Yeah, sure.
The blue one.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm loving them. Here,
let me see the back of the blue one. Oh, there you go.
I'll show the back of the necks.
The back of the necks.
The purple one has all the figure on it. It has all the birds on it. The blue is pretty plain Jane, but it's just wonderful guitar.
That blue has nice chrome on it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My headphones are getting stuck on the tremolo arm.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. Oh. All right. Okay. All right.
Wow. That's some phone voice.
All right.
Okay. Get in the van, kids.
Unzip your pants.
Okay.
Unbutton those 501s.
Nice to see ya.
You look eating those jeans.
Oh my god!
So if you closed your eyes,
yes, I could tell which is which.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
They're supposed to.
The neck.
He's talking about the guitar necks, though.
Yes, I am.
Too. No, I'm not.
They're supposed to be.
Is this me or Johnny, Dave?
Well, by your Facebook photo, I would say it's you.
If I close my eyes, I still hear that creepy voice. I have nightmares. I'll buy all your girls.
We've been on for 40 minutes and haven't said one bit of shit about gear.
Half hour.
Except for these two
you're
guitars.
the one that brought up your wedding.
You're the one that talked.
I thought it would, come and go real quick. Just, let's talk about gear now.
Oh, congrats. Okay, let's talk about guitars. You know how crappy that would be? Guy talks about I'm getting married. Oh, that's cool. Show some guitars here, bub.
Yes,
yeah, John, what you bring? Nestor's getting married. You got a guitar for us? Come on, man. You guys met on the show. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's the truth. That is the truth.
All right.
Desiree used to watch this show,
Yeah. Yep. Then
now she's marrying part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I stole her away.
Mm-hmm.
Stole her away from her husband that used to watch the show. He was a fan of ours.
we weren't going to mention all that.
I was going to leave that one alone.
And now he watches Eric Broadbent's show. Which is cool. I mean, it's totally cool. I just, we lost a member, but I gained something.
Start doing shots to celebrate. So Dave goes, and then the bitch wife I used to be married to, fuck her, and we, thumbs up.
That's all good.
Wow.
Man,
Wedding is off.
There must really be a delay. There must really be a delay here. Baby, I love you.
Wow. He's not kidding either, you guys.
Yeah, for once, I am not full of shit.
Full guitars, maybe.
Listen,
you better get to that yelling of your name.
No, if I'm in trouble, it's David Aaron.
Ooh.
See, your initials are Dan.
Yeah. Thank God
That's
it's
pretty
not.
cool.
Thank God my last name doesn't start with M.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
DAMM damn.
So wait, Dave, did you ask her like in a romantic way on one knee, or did you say, we got to talk, let's discuss this arrangement?
What are you talking about?
When you actually asked her to be your wife.
Well, I asked her to be my wife in October.
But did you actually pop a question?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did it. I mean, the place I did it wasn't very romantic, but it was
The bathroom. The bathroom at
No, it wasn't the bathroom.
Was it like a porta potty at a concert?
No.
It was a Long John Silver's or something.
Y'all is a bunch of assholes. Stop.
I'm taking you to
They're the only two people in
I
there.
got something very important to talk about.
I remember when you told me about it, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to start over?
Johnny before Desiree.
Yes.
Oh.
The guitar pit. No, I'm never going to abandon the Ibanez's. In fact, I don't know if you know, but I have a lot more guitars than just the Ibanez's and the Lukes. I have probably about 20 Kramers, and I have a bunch of Fenders, and I have. Are
they real Kramers though?
Well, some of them are. Some of them are real Kramers. Some of them are Van Halen striped.
They say Kramer.
Yes, they say Kramer. But the ones that are back there behind me on the bottom, those are all old vintage Kramers. Every one is from either 82 to 84. The blue one's in 86. The black one is in 82. The white one is in 82. The green one is put together guitar that Craig Wannabee from CHS Guitars painted.
Craig
Wannabee.
Guitarwannabee.
Oh yeah, Guitarwannabee.
He is a Craig.
Craig Guitarwannabee from CHS Guitars. Sorry, Craig.
CHS Customs.
Yeah, CHS Custom Guitars. Whatever. It's fine. It's all the same. Dave, do I own an Iceman? No, but I do love ice cream.
I own an Iceman last week. Pat's Dogs.
Yes. Yeah, man, that's an awesome guitar, dude. Just, man.
Hey, Bo Zeke asks you, David, I want Dave Nesdall's opinion on this. Has anyone seen the new 1959 Les Paul custom shop reissues Gibson just put out, or their new 50s and 60s standards?
I haven't seen them. I haven't played them yet, but I've seen pictures of them. They look great, especially the historic collection guitars. They are as good now as they were in the 50s. I mean, as of right this minute, they're just right on the money, like they were in the 50s. I can't say anything bad about them. You know, actually, anything from 2015 till now, they're all made exactly they were in the late 50s. So they're great guitars. The necks are still a little too big because back in the 50s, the necks were quite smaller than all the reissues that are made today. So if you play like a 59 reissue from the custom shop from today, you think usually people think, wow, this is a big neck. Well, if you played an original 59, it's more like a 1960 reissue. They're a lot thinner. And a real 60 is even thinner than a 60 reissue. So anything that you play that's new, just know that everything that was from the 50s is a lot smaller.
Mm-hmm. Well, didn't people that are still alive now, didn't they have smaller hands back then?
Well, I don't know.
Or bigger dicks. I don't know.
And I'm not kidding. You know, let's say you played a guitar, 30 years ago. The neck would feel different now because your hands would be bigger.
Not necessarily. I mean, if you were 25 back then and you were 60 and change now, your hand's the same size as it was when you were 25. You stop growing at that point. Mm-hmm. In fact, you start to shrivel up. You start to get smaller.
That's why you see a lot of old guys with huge noses and huge ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine what it's going to do with me when I get older. Holy crap.
In cold water, I shrivel up. In cold water. I didn't like, Johnny, did you go to the Gibson section at NAMM?
I did, and thank you, YouTube, for the copyright claim for the music that was playing. But yeah, I did, yeah.
What did you think of them? Because I'm hit or miss on those.
On which ones?
On the Gibson Les Pauls, the newer ones.
The newer ones? I thought they were cool.
I thought they were hit or miss.
But I'm more of a Fender. I'm more into Fender stuff myself.
Mm-hmm.
Something about Les Pauls. It's hard to play a Les Paul with a huge gut.
I know. Hey, Mike Heath asks Dave, the SRV behind me, where'd that come from? It's not an SRV guitar. It's a custom guitar that I had made for me by the wonderful people at 30th Street Guitars in Manhattan. I wanted a Strat that was a toss between Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Steve Vai. The fact that the front is all burnt up and relict, that's the Jimi Hendrix part. The black pickguard and the white pickups and the rest of the look of the guitar, that's the Stevie Ray Vaughan thing. But the pickups itself and the wiring of the pickups, they are that's more like the Gem guitars, the Steve Vai wiring and all that. They're all DiMarzio pickups. The two humbuckers are 36th anniversary DiMarzios, and the middle pickup is a Gem single coil. So I had it wired like a Gem guitar, so because I always loved the Gem guitars. So that's what that guitar is, and that was my main gigging guitar for about 7 or 8 years. Actually, a lot of the relicking on it is from me playing it, but the front of the guitar is just because it was burnt up.
Yeah.
Roast some marshmallows over that bad boy.
Yeah. Yeah. And it still smells like fire. It still smells like it. It's funny. You smell it, get up close, and it's like, man, was this guitar on fire? Yes.
That's something to look forward to.
And now I'm playing this guitar.
It's hard to keep your hands off them.
I love this guitar.
Do you ever get? I just want to see if it's just me. Do you ever get in a point where you're running late to go somewhere, whether it's work or somewhere you're supposed to be at a certain time, and you look over at your chair and there's a guitar sitting there, and you just kind of like, oh, you know, let me just take 5 minutes, and you know.
I did that this morning. Yeah. Oh, I mean, not yesterday morning. Before I went to dialysis, picked up a guitar as I put the ointment on my arm. I put an ointment on my arm so I don't feel the needles going in. It numbs the arm. So while I'm sitting here and I'm already late to go, I'm playing guitar for 5 minutes and then I split. Did exactly what you said.
It's kind of funny how addictive it can be, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like I'll be running late for work. I'll find myself, oh, I just got that one. Oh, let me just try this on it real quick. And next thing I know, I'm like grabbing the one next to it, and it's like then I'm 20 minutes late, and I'm like, holy shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just take a guitar with me.
Yeah.
But
Brady Bunda, I'll answer your question in just a second.
I'm driving. I can't drive and play, and you know.
Mm-hmm. I used to keep a guitar like this big in the car, so I could play like at stoplights and.
Well, that's why I keep a fleshlight that big in the car.
Oh Lord.
Dave, what was the question going on, Dave?
Huh?
Dave, what was the question you wanted to answer?
Brady Bunda wanted to know what would be a great amplifier to buy to get the Van Halen sound. Now, Brady, I need to know if you're looking for a small practice amp or like a big rig. Because if you're looking for a small practice amp, then the one I'm playing through right now and the one that Jay has is the Yamaha THR 10X amplifier. And Jay will show you what it looks like because he can get closer to his.
Let me pull it out.
Excuse me while he whips this out.
Excuse me while I whips this out.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a great amplifier, and this is the sound that you get out of it.
You see right there, it's got the brown one and the brown two. Those are kind of the EVH-ish type sounds you get, or you can get.
Yeah, and it sounds wonderful.
When it says brown one and brown two, is that like trying to distinguish between like certain periods of Van Halen, or?
Yes, brown one is like the first 5 records, and brown two is everything from Carnal Knowledge to today.
Well, that's wild.
Yeah, it really is super. Like it'll cover any style of music you want to play for the most part. I mean, it's super versatile. So
that's usually what you're playing on the show, Dave, right?
Yeah, because it's right here. It's I don't have to hear you say it's too loud when I plug into my rig. Because even that bedroom volume with 3 cabinets, it gets to be too loud by the time it gets to the computer. But yeah, this is just a great sounding little amplifier. I wasn't gonna play it exactly.
No. I was gonna say, what is it on right now? It's probably on a brown one, right?
Yeah, it's on brown 1, and the volume is on like 2.
Can you reach it?
Yeah, what do you need to
can
hear
you
the brown?
just flip
brown
to
2?
Well, let us hear like the different settings.
What's the gain at right now on?
It's up all the way on brown 1.
Okay.
But on brown 2, I would probably knock the gain down to like 5 or 6 because you don't need a lot of gain with that.
And what pickup?
Jay, why don't you do that? Because it's closer to you.
And what guitar is that?
This is the Luke.
What cable are you using?
I'm using a Megami cable.
What pickup is in it?
It's a DiMarzio Transition.
What strings are on that guitar?
9 through 42. D'Addario.
Wow. What kind of chair are you sitting in?
It's a nice leather coupe. It's a coupe.
What color's your underwear?
Joe Harvey, yes, it does metal. It absolutely does.
Everything affects tone, you guys.
Joe,
that's the fastest
Joe
animal
Harvey.
in the world.
Joe, if it didn't do metal, I wouldn't buy it. This is the high gain version, by the way. The 10X is the high gain version.
Which is what we both have.
Which is what I'm on. I'm on brown 2 as well, but this is brown 2. great medals. Now, if I put it on, was it Southern? I mean, it's almost like it can be overkill to a certain extent. You get kind of that scooped.
Wow.
You know? So I leave it on brown too, and that even gets a great metal sound. So you don't have to worry about that at all.
Are you tuned down, Jay?
No, well, I have a 7-string, so it's standard though. I have the E to E, and then the low B.
Okay.
Brian Bosom.
Showman Blues asks if I'm playing that open in the room or through my computer. It's absolutely going open through the room, but I have my microphone here. My microphone's picking it up.
What's that?
It's a big black microphone. Yeah, it's picking it up through the microphone, but it's just going through the room here, and it's just just a.
I got Leroy in the room.
Oh my gosh. Man, I wanted to hear all the sounds though, not just the
So Jay, go through all the
rock sounds.
Go through all the sounds.
Let me turn the gain down a little bit because I have it on my metal.
Jay's like, I've never played on the clean channel in my life.
Kind of messed that up.
Yeah, well, we just this just got flagged anyway.
Did it really?
It will with that riff, yes.
Oh well, how about what Super Fuzz Jay has?
Yeah, you can't play covers anymore because YouTube.
Just play Beatles. Just stick to Beatles.
Michael Jackson will come after you.
That's a whole nother story.
Thriller, you guys.
What does flat mean anyway?
Probably, I don't know. Oh, that means there's no EQ. It's just flat. It's the sound without the EQ.
That's Barbie's nickname for Ken.
The guy who changed out this 5-way switch put the wrong 5-way switch in, but that's all right. And then you got the one that says bass. What does that even mean? Where's the man?
More bass? Or maybe that's a setting where you can play your bass through it?
What?
That might be it. You could play bass through that.
It's all about that bass.
Mm-hmm. No trouble, you guys.
No trouble.
And then it goes to clean, which is the typical.
Oh, no. Oh.
Let me get a calculator to rack up the fines we're getting, Johnny.
Yeah, that $10 you got at the beginning of the show, gone.
Gone.
Oh. Hey, by the way, RJ, thank you to RJ and to Charles. Is it Charles Green? Thank you guys.
Down here.
Thank you very much.
Jay just doesn't get it.
I do. But you're already getting flagged, so what's the big deal?
Mm-hmm.
Does the fine get bigger?
Yeah. What they do is they find all, and I'm not kidding about this, they find all the different songs, pieces of music, and I'll get emails for like each one.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be popular.
I'll get like 10 emails for one video, all saying so-and-so owns this, so-and-so owns that.
Hold on. Let me sing happy birthday to someone.
Let's do that. How about that? That's brown 1. Brown 2 is what I leave it on, which is, Flag this, YouTube! Flag this!
Fuck you, YouTube!
They're just going to shut down the whole program.
Yeah.
Wow. Thomas, thank you, man.
Thank you all for attending the special last episode of the Johnny Beane Show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're always joking how this is it. This is actually it. Yeah. There you go. Boner jams. Yeah, that will. Jay, play some Gizmochi.
All right, I'll play the. How's it go again?
What? Mary had a little lamb.
Messed up my own song.
Lamb.
Actually, it'll be cool to see if YouTube does pick that up, because you're the actual guy playing, the actual song.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
You owe Jay money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're making money now.
Any more questions?
Jim Nicholas asks, do I own any guitars of performance from Hollywood? I used to use them in the Eat 'em and Smile tour. I do have a celebrity hybrid performance that I will bring on the show that Mark Ferrari used to own. So very, very well-known guitar. I'll show you guys another day. But I do have that one.
Very cool. Bozique says that we all have to check out the Andertons video with the new Keeley El Rey Dorado OD.
What?
OD pedal? It's an OD pedal used on a VH tone, but a budget video sounds better than a BEOD. Wow. That's cool.
More importantly, Bozique mentions that he works for a patent attorney and personally knows the patent lawyer who actually wrote the Fleshlight patent. So when you buy your johnnybeane.com Fleshlight, know that Bozique knows that attorney. Thumbs up for Fleshlight.
Hello, Janice.
Market those.
Todd Graff wants to know if you own any American Showster guitars.
If I own any?
Well, you're the only one with 3 million guitars.
No, I don't own any American Showsters. Never played one, actually.
Do you think the bands actually get pissed that people are doing covers of their songs?
I don't think they care. It's more exposure for them.
Yeah.
I don't think they care either.
It's getting ridiculous.
Thomas Santiago, thank you.
It's the publishing companies. It's the companies that own the rights to the songs.
Well, publishing are the actual songwriters, which is usually the band.
It's the songwriters, yeah. So it's not necessarily the band members, unless they're writers.
That reminds me, I wanted to check something.
James Gum asks if I find that Shaler locking trims feel different than a regular German Floyd Rose trim. No, I think they're very, very similar, if not exactly the same. They just look different, but the Shaler version is a great trim. What else? Hi, John.
Wants to know if anyone has played Satchel's Pussy Melter pedal. I've heard it. I haven't played it. I mean, it sounds, pretty generic. I love Satchel, but I don't see anything like really, hitting it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I haven't tried one. I if Satchel uses it, if he actually uses one, I think it sounds great because his tone is great.
His tone is great,
but he's also playing out of an EVH 150 head, so
that's the difference.
Ikea Kami 2, which is our buddy Brian, says 5 people work for publishing companies. 6 actually, since we have 6 down.
That write the Fleshlight Owner's Manual?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Sean Zimmerman wants to know, did I bring a guitar tonight? And yes, we were joking about it being the last show. It's not the last show.
Nah.
I did bring a guitar. And Black Belt Yellow Belly wants to mention, what everyone else is, that when I speak, it looks like a Kung Fu film because my internet sucks. Thanks, guys.
It's fine. It doesn't look Doesn't look bad.
See, to you, it's fine. To everyone else gets to see me in slow-mo.
Right. Super Fuzz. I don't think Satchel's playing through modeling amps. I think he's playing through a 5150 with probably a fractal audio as his effects. That's probably more like it.
Hey, John Bolware. And thank you, Timothy Pierce. You rock too.
Is that the real Tim Pierce? No, it's Timothy Pierce. It's our
Timothy Pierce.
Yeah.
Hey, he's giving us good words. I like Timothy Pierce.
Yes, we like this Timothy Pierce, so especially since I don't know the Tim Pierce that does everyone's records.
Did you guys ever lay in bed at night and the dumbest things keep you up? Keep you laying there thinking?
The fleshlight under the bed.
I went to bed last night, and I went to bed pretty late. It was probably around 3:30. And I got into bed, and I was this close to getting out of bed to see what the songwriting credits were in my 1984 tab book for Al Waite. I'm like, what is wrong with me, man? So there's Al Waite, and look.
Eddie, Alex, Michael, and Dave.
Yep.
Everyone's got that one.
Yeah, but they did that the whole time through that era.
Mm-hmm.
All of them have they're equally in the credits.
No, but they didn't write that song.
What?
They didn't write All Wait? Yes,
No.
they did.
That's
Yes,
theirs.
they did. That's theirs.
What?
I
I'll
thought
wait.
Who's McCall was a co-writer. Right?
Oh, Kenny Rogers?
Frankie Avalon?
Hold on a second.
Kenny Loggins?
Kenny Wayne Shepherd?
Prince?
You got Michael McDonald. Did he work with Dave on the lyrics or something?
Along with Michael McDonald. The song was written by band members Eddie, Alex, Michael, Dave, along with Michael McDonald. Yeah, I remember reading something was written.
You know what? They probably gave him a lump sum.
Huh.
Because if he's not in the writing credits,
Mm-hmm.
then they gave him some money up front, and that's it.
That had to be it, because imagine how pissed you'd be if you helped co-write a song with Van Halen
On the 1984 album
on the
of all
1984
albums?
Well, it really wasn't a hit.
I think he did a lot of sessions with Ted Templeman, I think. That's one of the reasons he was there.
There was an interview with Ted about it. I thought he said they needed help with his one song or something, and he came in and helped either finish it, or he had it, or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right after he wrote Sweet Freedom?
Huh? Was that the one from that movie?
Yeah, with Billy Crystal.
And what was his name? Gregory Hines?
Greg Hines, yeah.
Was it?
Tap dancer.
I remember that song.
Oh, sweet freedom, carry me along. Yeah. Let's see. Satchel is a nice guy. And Taylor Petrie wants to know if I'm excited for the new Joker movie, being that I'm a huge comic book geek. And by the way, wearing my Walking Dead comic book shirt today. Keeping the faith alive for us comic book readers. Hell yeah. That new Joker movie, did you guys see the preview for that?
No.
Oh, don't do it now, but after the show, go on YouTube and watch the trailer for the new Joker movie. It looks fucking fantastic. Creepy, scary, just really, really they've got the character down. Looks great.
John Biel.
Let's see. Timothy Pierce says the video's in sync now. Oh, good. I'm going in and out, just like I am out of the closet. I'm in and out.
My goodness. Timothy Pierce. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. I don't think. I don't know. Johnny, I love the Guitar Center videos. Looks like a lot of guitars coming through your local GC. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the ones that I play. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mitch Heyman brings up, it'll suck if the cover song tutorials here on YouTube go away. Yeah, I mean, we've had this discussion, man. YouTube's trying to do away with that stuff. They're trying to do away with, you know, any guitar lesson videos, any cover videos. They're trying. It sucks.
They're trying to do away with a lot of stuff.
That's too bad.
And
Really too bad.
Why do you think we're coming here?
Yeah. That's why you don't live your whole life on YouTube, because one day it'll all go away.
Nerd Halen.
Hey, Nerd Halen. Hey, man. Nerd Halen's here.
Nerd Halen. Hey, guys, it's Nerd Halen.
Nerd Halen.
Love Nerd Halen.
That's
John
for you.
Bulwer
That's
wants-
for you. That's for you
sounded
there.
Good. That sounded good.
John Bulwer wants to know, do I have any Enough's Enough guitars? I don't. I have dibs on one or two, but I don't own any right now. A buddy of mine has them. And Bo Zeke, going back to comic books, Bo Zeke wants to know, what's my favorite Joker story in the Batman comics? He's going with the Killing Joke, which was pretty freaking incredible. Oh, wow, man. There's so many. I mean, you could look at like the Neil Adams stuff, and Killing Joke was great, and just some of the Giordano stories from the 70s for those of you that know comic books. But, yeah, Killing Joke's a great one. Batgirl cripples her.
Wow.
I'm just curious, who in the chat besides me reads comic books? I love the fucking things. So who else reads comic books? Everyone loves the movies, blah blah blah. Who else actually reads, you know, physical comic books? I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't, right?
I tried. No, I mean, I like Star Wars. I had some of the original Star Wars comics when I was a kid, you know. And then remember, every time like a Star Wars movie would come out, there'd be like a comic adaptation for the movie.
Sure.
And those kind of had more. There was like, they went into more detail. So that was cool. You know.
What about you, Jack?
I had a really good friend that was into comic books like big time a couple years ago, and when he lived down here, I started going to the comic shops with him and stuff, and I actually bought some Transformers comics. They came out with I forget what it was called, like the G1
Generation
comics,
1.
like the original
Generation 1.
Yeah. And that's like my favorite toy of all time, my favorite cartoon of all time. So I bought a bunch of those, and I just, you know, it was cool. I just couldn't really, I don't read very often. The only thing I'm reading is like the internet.
Yeah. What about you, Dave?
I can't read.
No, I'm not really into comic books. I think they're cool, but they're not for me.
Mm-hmm. I like to get in the silly putty and put
I
it
like
on
watching.
the pictures.
I like watching Marvel, like the movies, the Marvel movies. You know, like
Movies,
Spider-Man, and all that stuff. I love that, but I just can't. I'm not a big reader, so comic books. If I'm going to read anything, it's going to be like, you know, guitar mags or manuals, guitar manuals and stuff. You know, stuff like that.
Let's see. In the chat, let's go down. Who reads comic books? Todd Graff, I have no black and blue guitars. Taylor Petrie reads. Brendan Buttcheeks used to. James Severin, his kids read. Fleetwood Sack used to be a big collector. Boner Jams reads. Jimmy Bitter reads manga, which is Japanese comics, for those of you that don't know. Death Note. James Gum reads horror comics. Janice Lala. Mitch Heyman. Bo Zeke, until recently, too politically correct as of 2015. Just read back issues, man. Let's see. Joe Haney, 84. Timothy Pierce had a huge collection. Mike Heath has a lot of comics from the 60s. Send them to me. A lot of guys and gals. Mad Dog says, hey, nerds. Mad Dog's going to beat us up behind the schoolyard. Hey, nerds, give us your comic book money. Oh, Jim Nicholas brings up an interesting point. He had a Howard the Duck comic from 1978 that had Kiss in it before Kiss had their own comic books. That's true. That's really interesting. Yeah, this is kind of funny. Kiss in the 70s appeared, I actually have it next to me, in some of the Marvel comics, like as superheroes. Kind of neat. Hold on. Here you go. You guys see that? Right there. That's Kiss in the Howard the Duck comic books.
Howard the Duck. Oh, so he was a character before the movie.
Yeah, he was a Marvel character in the 70s, but Kiss just suddenly said, hey, we should be superheroes. And they first appeared in Marvel Comics. And then later on, they did with Marvel their own comics. And the first one they did was a magazine printed with ink that was mixed with their own blood. So they brought them in.
Feed my own blood.
No, they brought them into the Marvel offices. They each donated a pint of blood live, and there were, big photo session. And they took the pints of blood, mixed it in with the printing ink. So the comic book actually is printed in Kiss blood and ink.
And AIDS.
And AIDS, yeah. Gene brought all the HIV and
Oh my gosh.
No, Gene doesn't have HIV. Don't sue me, Gene. Don't sue me. I've met Gene. He's got a lawyer behind him every minute. No, don't sue me, Gene. Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. Big Kiss fan.
Wow. I like Kiss.
Yeah.
I like them. I think they're cool.
I just want your extra time and your kiss.
I think my favorite thing that Gene Simmons ever did was the movie Runaway with Tom Selleck.
Oh God,
what a great movie! He's such a great bad guy in that, man. Listen, sucker.
I remember that. I remember that one.
Great movie.
That was funny. I think the best thing Gene ever did was his wife Shannon.
Super Fuzz has the DNA swirl. Oh
there.
Oh. God.
Jay, I used to own one of those too, but I sold it for a bazillion dollars. Yeah, I sold it for a lot of money. I bought it for like $3,000, and I sold it. I at least tripled my money on that.
That's right. Halface says Ramsey. That was Selleck's name. What do you think? I'm stupid, Ramsey?
Wow.
Oh, Todd. So I have something cool to show you guys. This FRT7 that I have, Floyd Rose. I just got a humongous brass block for that. Humongous, and it was
sideways.
It was custom made for this guitar, for this this Floyd, because the screw holes that go into it from the top, they're different than the normal. Like if you were to buy a regular brass block, it wouldn't fit it. So one was made for this guitar. Look how wide that is. It's as wide as the whole Floyd Rose.
Jesus.
And it still fits. And it still fits in a cavity, in a trem cavity, and works great.
Holy crap.
Man.
This is super heavy now.
Nice.
Heavy metal.
Man. Yeah, it's like you start doing dive bombs and you're like busting the guitar apart.
It's
no, you depress the bar and it stays there because the block is so heavy.
Hey, the last time I saw a block so big, the Jews were building the pyramids.
But that's pretty crazy.
Can I ask who? Did you get it custom made for it?
I did.
For what? What
For
guitar
that
is
Floyd.
it?
It's not a guitar. This is a vintage Floyd Rose.
It's on an air guitar. That's super heavy.
It's a vintage Floyd Rose. This is like it's not an FRT 5 like the whale tail. It's still a whale tail, but it's not like it's the one that just came just after the one that's on the real 5150 guitar. Floyd Rose started making these, and then they went to the original, which we all know and use today. So this is still a prototype, but it's just after the one that's on Eddie Van Halen's guitar.
There's no actual guitar, and it still weighs in at 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. No, it's so big that you don't even notice the guitar. It's in a guitar.
It's
Yeah.
so big.
Well, it's gonna go in a new guitar that I'm building. So I'll let you guys in on it when closer to when it happens.
Well, can I ask who made the block?
It's a guy on eBay, and his handle on eBay is HOOKEY, Hookie.
Okay.
And he does custom blocks for Floyd Roses.
His nickname is the Cock Block.
That too, John.
So he can do one for like an Ibanez Low Pro or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear Cheerios?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like having a 2-year-old on the show.
Cheerios.
A little baggie of Cheerios. A little sippy cup.
I've got sippy cups too. In fact, I have to drink out of a sippy cup because I'm only allowed 32 ounces of fluid a day. So I have to sip on whatever I'm drinking.
32 ounces of fluids?
Fluids.
Oh,
that's
shit.
between anything that could melt, or ice cream, or soup, or water, or anything that I drink. 32 ounces a day.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
No kidding. I save it. I save it for meals. I don't drink in between unless I have to take pills, and then I'll only have a sip.
And that's
Man, I
with
drink a bottle of water within like 10 minutes of waking up in the morning.
That's like
I know.
It's like a little NyQuil cup.
So it's like water. It's anything.
Any type of fluid. Yeah.
Urine?
If I was to drink it, yeah.
Uh-huh. Did you guys see somebody sniffs his own urine? And he says he has some guy. I don't know where I saw it.
Ozzy?
Must have been on Facebook or something, or it was an ad or something. It showed a guy with a wine cup with what looked like urine, and he was like, it was up to his nose. And I didn't read the article or anything, but it said the title was "This guy sniffs his own urine," or he's been doing it for years, and he hasn't gotten sick in like years and years and years.
He's like a wine tester. He's checking out the fine bouquet. He smells the cork that was in his ass.
Oh man!
So it's his own pee.
Yeah.
Does he bottle it and sell it?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
that's like one of those. What are they called? Lost.
Lost his mind?
No, just hey. If the guy never gets sick, maybe he's on to something. I can't shake whatever the hell I got right now.
I don't think you have to sniff his pee. I think it's about
Your own, yeah.
Well, yeah, whatever.
I'd rather have the flu than stand on my own head and piss in my mouth.
Now, my next question would be: Does every time he like how often does he sniff? Is it like once a day?
I don't.
And is it like does it have to be fresh pee?
I don't know.
You know
Does
what I
he
mean?
like it chilled?
Yeah.
Does he put a wedge of lime on it?
Oh.
Has he got a whole bar? He's slicing fruit. He's got cherries. He's slicing
An olive. There's an olive in there with a little umbrella.
Does he like it blended with like cocoa? Is that a penis colada?
If you like penis colada,
Oh my gosh!
it's smelling your own pee.
Wow. I don't know where I saw it. It was, the internet.
I have so many questions now. So many questions.
Well, look it up.
You like vitamin B to get that nice color, yellow?
Vitamin P?
Vitamin
Does
P.
Does he eat a lot of asparagus for a different flavor?
Hang on, you guys.
Is that P?
Johnny Beane?
I better grab that domain quick.
Holy shit. Guys, you know what's sad though? This is the type of yo-yo that's gonna probably make $1 million on YouTube smelling pee while we're chugging along trying to work a show. He's got I drink PP t-shirts, PP merchandise.
And it's just on the back of it.
Piss man.
On Johnny's shirt, he's got a picture of his face. This one, it's him sniffing, a glass of PP.
It's a picture of his nose.
We still have ladies watching us.
Goldenshower.com. Oh, did you mention ladies? No. They pee too.
Yeah.
Everyone likes pee.
Everybody pees. Come on.
Yay, pee. Oh, boy. You're jerking around, but that guy's getting catheter endorsements and making bank. I'm telling you, we're missing the boat.
You're still drinking that?
It's pee. It's good for you.
Yeah, he refilled it between commercials.
Wow. Pee is the new wine, I'm telling you. What are we doing wrong?
Super Fuzz, this is for you, Super Fuzz.
Why is everybody blocking everybody? What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on here?
There's too many wrenches out there.
Well, I blocked the first guy, and then I threw him off.
Amanda, was that you? Amanda, are you awake?
Amanda's there.
Yeah. No, she got her wrench back.
Hey, I didn't see this link you sent, Johnny, about the Sammy Hagar thing. I'm just seeing it now.
No. You can't play that.
Somebody's got to donate another $10.
The fines today are racking up.
Someone just asked if I could do it. Brady Bunda asked if I could do it, so I did it.
I think we're down $140 for the show.
There actually is a list of certain artists that instantly you'll get flagged and banned, and Joe Walsh I think is one of them. The Eagles definitely.
Thank you, Douglas.
Wow.
Well, hey, real quick, I got a text message from Rob from Tessie Switch.
Tessie Switch.
And he's got some cool things to announce very soon. He's going to be adding some stuff to the website over the next few days. Wow. And then he also has an announcement soon. Big news coming up. So keep tabs with Tessie Switch. Go to tessieswitch.com.
I was on that website the other day, man. It's terrific.
Buy everything on there. That's all it is. Don't even look. Just order everything.
Christopher Sass, yeah, we have Adam Levine here as a guest tonight with the EVH shirt on.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's you.
Just chimed in. Said, "Is that Adam Levine?"
Who's that?
This guy, this dude keeps telling me. There's this guy in town here. He keeps telling me that he wrote songs for Adam Levine. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. I don't even know the guy's name. So
is he homeless, behind a dumpster?
Oh, you're talking about the dude from Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey man, you give me $1, I'll write a song for you too. He's behind the dumpster at McDonald's. By the way, Johnny, speaking of dumpsters, I watched your video for Floyd Rose, for changing Floyd Rose strings.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Awesome.
The only problem I have with it is you said, and now you're done, and now you can play. And I tried changing strings, and I wasn't a good player. I still suck.
Oh no!
But I thought that was the secret.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, you made a good point. I need one of those things that you mentioned. If you have a floating Floyd, those little wedges.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. If your Floyd's float, you got to have one of those when changing strings. Otherwise,
whatever floats you.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What's it called that you put under a floating Floyd? What is it? It's like a wedge.
Like a piece of wood.
Potato.
No, it's made specifically for it. Johnny showed it.
I have one. I'll go grab it. Hang on.
It's like a plastic wedge specifically made to stick under a floating Floyd when you change the strings.
I didn't know that. Blank Palette 2 and I went to Five Towns College for music at the same time. And he said, did I see him at school? He was at Five Towns. So Adam Levine went to Five Towns with us? I had no idea.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Huh? Okay. Oh man.
What's it called, Johnny? It's not a shim. It's
I've got it right here. Hang on.
And there it was. That white thing.
I'm blurry. I'm so blurry.
Well, keep putting those $10 bills in an account, a separate account to pay for a damn webcam.
Okay. All right. Do you guys remember those early webcam websites?
Hold on. Do you hear that fucking crunching? Put away those fucking Cheerios. I swear to God.
Somebody was complaining about that.
Like you're walking on gravel.
Yeah, like walking in the woods in the snow.
Yeah, in the snow. Like snowshoes. Those big
like
tennis rackets.
Walking in the snow.
No, remember those big moon boots that we used to wear?
In the snow? Yeah.
Yes. Big moon boots, man.
Sounds like a tauntaun running across off.
The Freaky Freezies. Remember them?
Freaky Freezies.
The tauntaun thing. I almost spilled the shit out of my mouth just now. It was so funny.
Tauntaun.
All right, John. You can't close it. Luke's still out there.
Screw him.
All I need is for Han Solo to just open up my stomach now with that laser.
Yeah, split you open with a saber and crawl inside you for warmth.
Right, well, let's get to the Floyd changing because we got to get to a guitar unveiling in a minute, right?
Yeah.
I always thought that looked like clam chowder coming out of that tauntaun. It's still gross. Definitely look like fish. I think they're part fish.
Johnny, go only the females. Johnny, go ahead. What? Let's see that Floyd thing.
Okay.
And make sure you make yourself
useful
into a piece of shit. Yeah, spotlight yourself.
Oh,
your ass.
Goodness. Okay.
Make sure you present spotlight your theft.
Yeah.
Give yourself a present.
All right. Well, I'm presented, everybody.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
This is Johnny Beane. It's Tuesday.
Wow, it's 6:33 p.m. out here.
Do the roll call now.
Yeah.
Shauna Marie Sings checking in.
She likes the pee-pee talk.
All right. You guys have been cooking dinner, washing dishes, cooking dinner. It's like, geez, she's like preparing Dave for marriage.
Johnny, present yourself and show this damn thing.
Come on, let's see this.
Superfuzz says I'm the Chuck Norris of the show. That's funny. But thank you. I can crunch all I want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see those kicks, man.
Those crunches are me breaking teeth.
Oh, gross.
Nice.
Look like the inside of a tauntaun.
Dave. Spit it in my mouth. Johnny, show us this Floyd thing.
Yuck.
101
Okay.
people. 101 people just saw that.
Can we get thumbs up for Dave's open mouth chewing?
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to leave thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah.
For more grossness.
Yeah. By the way, Dave's getting married.
Chewing, tauntauns. The show's got it all.
Yeah. Thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get maybe 85, maybe. Okay. All right. I'll just talk. I'll just talk.
Present yourself, Johnny.
All right. I've had this thing since the 90s.
Sliced bread.
Yeah. I've had this thing for years and years and years.
Yeah.
It's called the tremolo lock.
Oh yeah, that's what when you're changing strings.
Yes.
That's what we were saying.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you meant just to block it back.
Yeah. So you put this underneath the Floyd. Like, do I have a?
But don't put it too far in.
Hey, hang on a second, Johnny. Use this one.
Hang on. I'm presented.
That thing's so heavy it'll snap the damn thing.
Oh my gosh.
No, this thing he's got is great. I want one of these things because when you have a floating tremolo, a floating Floyd is like a nightmare to change strings.
Yeah.
And then it's like tilted and tilted.
Yeah.
It's a bitch.
Yeah. You stick this.
Stick it.
Yeah, Mad Dog, the last person that called me Rob Reiner, I killed. Just think about that.
Hey, meathead, yeah. Huh? Don't be mean to Mike.
But you want
Johnny,
to make sure you don't slide that thing too far in. If you put it too far in, you'll end up like when you release the bar and it puts all the weight on it or all the tension, it'll end up buckling.
Right.
Because I did that to that 6-string RG that I want back that I sold years ago. The first time I changed the strings on it, I had that same exact thing and I lowered the bar and I stuck it under and I like stuck it way under. And when I let it go, it tilted forward and the plastic ended up notching the wood in my guitar. You know what I use? One of these, a damn guitar cloth. I change one string at a time. I put it under. I can't do this right now. I put it under like that. Change one string. Take it out.
Well, first of all, if you change one string at a time, you don't even need that.
Well, I like it.
Look, I use a maxi pad, but you know, that thing that Johnny has keeps it to like a uniform level.
Let me ask you a question, Jay. What are you going to do when you need to oil that fretboard? You got to take all the strings off at once.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily.
I always heard it was dangerous to take all the strings off at one time.
I rarely do that.
I don't even take strings off to oil a fretboard.
Again, here you go. I take the low B string off, right? You put the cloth, roll it up nice and fat.
Roll a fatty.
Look. And then you can really, move the string. I mean, I'm at the wrong angle here. You know what I mean? As you can get in there, and then you change one string at a time after it.
And how do you use steel wool on the frets to get them clean?
I've never done that.
Well, wait till you do it for the first time. You'll be like, "This is a brand new guitar."
I don't do it either, man. I don't want to scratch up the wood so much.
You're not going to scratch up the wood, especially if you oil it at the, and you don't go this way. You don't go this way on it. You go this way. And you don't scratch the wood up.
Never done it.
I know if I get something that corroded, I just give it to a luthier to set up, clean up.
Why spend the money when you do it yourself?
Because I'm lazy and I got a lot of guitars to do it on.
He's got 400 guitars. Why is he's not worried about spending money for somebody to do it?
It depends. I don't even usually clean up the frets. I mean, if it's getting set up anyway, that's one thing. But
do you know why all my guitars play the way they do?
Because you set up guitars amazing.
Because I do all that stuff to my guitars.
But you're better at it than I am.
It only takes one or two times to really, not even the first time. If I showed you how to do it, the first time you do it, you'd be great at it.
Well, next time I'm in New York visiting, I will take a lesson from you on that.
Okay.
I'd love to set up a guitar as good as you do, because I've played a lot of your guitars.
Pretty simple.
Great.
Pretty simple. And all you really need is that Allen key. Floyd Rose locking Allen key is the key to all my setups.
Let me see that thumb again.
No, you don't want to see that thumb.
I didn't want to see it the first time.
It's healing. It just looks bad. No, it looks bad. It looks bad, but it's healing. I can actually. That's why I'm playing better. Like if you hear me play today, I'm playing cleaner and better because I'm able to use a pick again. I can play. Well, one note bad.
Okay, time for show and tell. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Show and tell?
Show and tell. Let me just answer this one question, John, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
JJ's House of Jam says, what pickups in that universe? The bridge pickup, the green one, is Evolution, and the black neck pickup is an Air Norton. And the only reason I don't have two green ones is because at the time they didn't make the Air Norton in green.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason.
Or you got caught sneaking the other one into the house. That's why you buy all the same color guitars.
Oh.
So
I get it now. But in my opinion, the Air Norton is arguably one of the best neck pickups ever made. It just sounds so smooth. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody help out here.
So smooth.
Just
smooth. Like Colt 45.
Like any kind of lead playing, man, it just sounds so great.
So great?
Like
so great. So great, Johnson.
It sounds like a violin.
Very liquidy.
Superfuzz wants to know, can we do a Nesdal setup show? Dave, can you do a spotlight video on how you set up guitars?
I probably could, but I don't know if Johnny would want to do that.
Well, you said you didn't want to.
Oh yeah, you'd all have to pay me like $2,500 for the lesson.
Mm-hmm. Those are lessons you do. Oh, we did a show on that. Remember that? You do setup lessons out your window. Remember, people drive up to your window.
Yeah, it's a drive-through.
They hand you the guitar, and he fixes the guitar right there, and they drive around a few times.
Yeah, I fist their guitar.
They pick up their guitar.
Nice.
We actually talked about that one time.
You want fries with that?
Blank palette. That's the word. Velvety.
You want flies with that?
You want me to open my fly with that? Joe Hervey wants to know, any good cheap-looking tuners for a Les Paul style guitar, $30 and less?
No.
$30 and less. I probably like old rusty nails and just bend them. $30.
First of all, if you have a Les Paul, buy a good set of tuners. If you even need a set of tuners for it.
Wow. Would you get a Les Paul without tuners?
It's probably an Epiphone or something, or a copy if he's saying that he wants cheap tuners.
Gibson.
Mm-hmm. Fibson.
Gibson's finest. He stumbled into Chinatown on a sweatshop where little children are carving the Gibson bodies.
Help me! Help me! Making me make a guitar! Help me!
Locking tuners.
Oh,
locking tuners, $75 and up. You know, you're not going to get cheap locking tuners.
Mm-hmm.
Just crazy glue them down at the nut. That's what Joe Bonamessa does, right?
Yeah. Why would you even call him Joe Bonamessa?
What's his name?
Bonamassa.
Bonamassa. Yeah, Massa. Absolutely, Massa.
All right, show the damn guitar.
We just went down into the.
Okay. Show and tell time. So I got for you BC Rich fans, I got a really fun guitar today. This guy is a let's see, from I want to say about 1980, 79 or 80. This is a BC Rich custom shop Bitch 10. This was a custom order in Greenburst that you never see. And for those of you guys that don't know, the BC Rich Bitch was the first 10-string guitar. Basically, Neil Moser made this with a cutaway that you could put 4 more strings down there to double up on your bottom 4 strings. And it's got the Moser circuit with the baritone and the coil splitters and phase and all sorts of things that launched the space shuttle. But a lot of guys liked these early on. You had Megadeth played these, and obviously Joe Perry of Aerosmith. And this one was ordered without fret markers. This is Bird's Eye Maple. You can see that. Some serious Bird's Eye Maple on that guy.
Man.
DiMarzio Super Distortion. This is a Super 2. This is DiMarzio PAF. And
That's
a Kaler Quad brass bridge, heavy brass. And what you would do is you would string it through here onto these other 4 tuners if you wanted to do that. A lot of guys like myself just play it as a 6-string.
But wait, where do you put the other side? Where do you put the strings from? Show where they go.
Okay.
Not there, not that end, the other end.
Over here, they go through the headstock.
Oh, look at that. No shit. Look at that.
Yeah. And the ball comes out on the other side and sticks here.
That's amazing. You know what? They should probably have thought of like a grommet for that so it doesn't go into the wood like that.
Grommet.
Grommet. And here's the back.
Just saying.
Back for you guys.
I think it needs a big N on it.
Benezdol?
No, Ronnie North. That's his color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ronnie. Where is Ronnie?
Usually these guys had cloud inlays like a lot of the other vintage BC Riches. This one was ordered specifically without inlays, which drives me nuts because I personally use the inlays. Most guys use top dots. I like looking at the inlays, but for this one, I'll make an exception because I chased it for years. I saw a photo of it online, and I was like always trying to find it. And then one day it just showed up on eBay. And those Moser controls, I've explained this before about early BC Riches. These things have so many variances that you use in the studio. And if you put everything down, it's just straight through the pickups.
It's gorgeous. That guitar is absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
There you go, kids.
I'd own that. I definitely own that one.
Bitch 10. And current players right now, Slash plays these constantly. If you see Slash in Guns N' Roses lately, he's been playing these. The custom shop makes him these. But this is 79, I believe. So today's show and tell guitars. BC Rich 10-string bit. There you go.
Where's the crunch button?
Dave has it. Dave's been hitting it for the past 40 minutes.
I'll crunch on my own channel. That's my little girl, Brandy. A big girl, actually. What is it? What is it, girl?
What is it, girl? Is Timmy in the well?
So the Super Distortion 2, you said, is in the bridge?
Stupid
Yeah,
distortion.
basically what it is, it came with a Super Distortion, And then the luthier Neil Moser, who created it, I had him refurbish it and clean it up for me, and redo the wiring nice. And he said, you would like the Super 2. And I played one, and I was like, you know what, you're right. Put a Super 2 in there. But
Now,
it
is the only difference just is it higher output? Is that
the
only
great thing about the Super 2? It's just like a Super Distortion, but it's less muddy. And I love the fucking sound of it.
That's cool.
Because the Supers are great. I really like the tone of those. But to kind of dial out a little bit of that muddiness and get it a little sharper, I love that tone. Very 80s.
And when you add the extra strings to it, is it kind of like a 12-string guitar? Does it kind of turn it into like almost half of like a 12?
You play it like a 12-string. The bottom 4 strings are just doubled up, and you just play it like that. But a lot of guys just play it as a 6 and just say, well, it looks cool. And what they did was, initially, they introduced it like this because, the cutaway was for the extra tuners. But people were so popularly playing it like a 6 that they offered it afterwards as a 6-string.
Ah, okay.
Can you show us? Can you show us the other view that you were doing, where you could see it from the bridge?
Yeah. So like this, or
I want to see how those things line up. Like which strings?
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing, dude.
It's the bottom 4. You can see. Let's see. Do you see the holes?
Oh, so it starts with the D.
Oh.
So there's one next to the
right here.
Yep,
2,
we see
3,
it.
4.
So the higher strings turn into like a 12-string.
Right.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the other direction.
No, I'm sorry. The E and the A don't.
Oh, I was thinking if it was the other direction, like if it doubled up the E, A, and D, then it would be like having a 12-string bottom, and you could still solo on the top like a regular guitar. No,
because the top is so bassy. It's like, to play like double fixed strings.
Hey, if you're a lefty, you could flip it around.
Yeah, and if you're creative, you could sit on the horns. But it's also really comfy to play because I'm a sit-down player. So it's like, if you look at the way it sits, I mean, it's just a really nice cut on the guitar,
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, that was quick.
That was cool. That was cool.
What?
Your video, you slowed down and then it sped up real fast, like an old-timey movie.
Oh God,
that was cool.
I'm like on a Nickelodeon. This is my internet. It's like a penny arcade. Someone's just cranking it along with a penny to the viewer. Ah, look at that. On an old newsreel, John Mancuda talks about a bitch 10 guitar. And in other news, the Japanese were run out of Iwo Jima.
Oh my gosh.
Avery's guitar stuff asks, what's the scale length of that?
I have no idea. I'm not good at scale.
I think it's 24 3/4.
Is that what it is?
I think it's Gibson scale because that makes sense for Slash to like them like he likes his Les Pauls.
Okay, I'll take your word on that. I'm not technical like that. I'm terrible at like, hey, what's the scale length? What's the radius? I got no fucking idea. I know it's a nice D-shaped neck. I know it plays nice. I know it sounds good. That stuff I know.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters to me.
Yep.
104 people still watching us. It's almost 10 o'clock. That's amazing.
So can we get 104 thumbs up?
More pee-pee talk?
More pee-pee talk? I will piss on this guitar if we could break 100 thumbs up. I'll do it later, of course, but, just saying.
Hey, did you guys...
Oh my gosh.
I saw this article today from musicradar.com. And Dave, when you brought out your big brass block earlier,
my big brass clock,
that article,
those big brassy balls.
So, Killer Guitar Components. They're putting brass blocks. Oh, excuse me. I'm still trying to get over whatever the hell I have, and it's like stuck in here.
You don't get over gay.
unveiled the Fat Bottom, a machine brass bar designed to add mass and tone to 6-string saddle tremolo and hardtail electric guitar bridges. See, that's something, if I had a guitar with a bridge like that, that's something that I would like, because I feel like when I see those types of bridges, they look too tiny for me. And I'm like, you know, if you're used to having a Floyd on a guitar, it's huge. You know, so that it looks right when something's a little bigger on the back, you know.
Reminds me of some of the old Charvel bridges.
Yeah.
So it says 2 models of Fat Bottom are available via killerguitar.com. The vintage 2 7/32 string spacing and a narrow 2 1/16 string spacing for $50 each. And if you buy one, tell them we sent you. Not that they know who we are, but tell them anyway.
Is it just like the bottom piece?
Yeah, it's just basically. I'm assuming you take the screws out. See that? The intonation screws or the
whatever.
I see.
Yep.
So it connects.
Huh.
So that's pretty ingenious if you ask me.
It just looks a little weird being chrome and brass.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, if you're a company making them, you want people to know that that's your item, you know, your thing on that guitar. Installation requires no modification to the guitar. The bar uses the intonation screws that are that attach the saddles to the bridge plate. So that's cool.
That's neat.
Yep. They should offer the titanium screws. They should sell it with the block.
They should also do a titanium block.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed F.U. Tone will figure that out soon enough.
He won't copy them.
When
He'll do
attached
something
to
different.
tremolo systems, pushing the bar even offers a fluttering vibrato sound. Yes, it only has.
That's if it's not floating. That's if it's floating.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the website right now and see if there's more pictures. Why is Brazzers coming up again?
Braziers?
All right, so here's a picture of just the block, or whatever you want to call it. The Fat Bottom. Is that the only? Yeah. So if it's something you might be interested in, contact them and tell
them.
them.
Do they make the whole thing in brass available?
I'm sorry?
Do they make it available, the whole thing in brass, or like do they make a whole unit in brass available?
No, not that I see.
They should. They really should.
Custom engraving. Look at that.
Almost as good as Tessie Switch with those specialty buttons.
That's right.
Big time.
Yeah, so that'd be kind of neat. I mean, think of you know, if you got one of these, you know, have your name or something engraved on the back, or on the top, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of neat, you know. johnnybeane.tv.
Mm-hmm. Or Dave and Desiree.
Dave and Desiree. With a little heart in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys have an actual date set?
No, it's going to be May or June of next year. We haven't decided on the actual date yet.
Good night, butt cheeks.
Good night, Brandon.
See, the problem we're having is my dad's anniversary is at the end of May.
That's really inconsiderate of him.
And yeah, just, you know, there's a lot of, we have to decide.
Get married on his anniversary.
That is
that would be a huge party.
That would be the stupidest mistake ever.
Yeah, so that way you wouldn't have to get each other a gift. It's like, hey, we're doing it on the same day, so you know,
it evens out.
No. Fuck that. I want my gifts.
That's right, man.
It's the only reason to get married.
is for toasters and.
No, I've already. I want to see the wedding registry. I'm gonna pick out the best blender they make
and buy it for yourself.
You're gonna be drinking urine smoothies every day.
The wedding registry is going to be at the Music Zoo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which there's Music Zoo news. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I knew for a while they've been moved.
New showroom, right?
They're moving I think the whole
new location.
Moving. Yeah.
New location in a different town, like Farmington or something.
Farmingdale, and it's
Farmingdale.
It's
they're
about
moving
30.
to Farmingdale.
Yeah, they're moving about 35 minutes from where I live.
Oh, that's nothing against you, but that's close to my parents' house, so
yeah,
that'll be easier for me.
I bet. I'm sure. I mean, they were running out of space in the space they're in now for years, so I'm sure it's going to be humongous over there.
Yeah, Tommy's not going to screw around with that. They're great over there.
Mm-hmm. John, did you introduce me to Tommy?
At NAMM.
At NAMM.
Yes.
He walked by and
Tommy Coletti.
We talked to him. Yeah.
Yeah. He was by the Fender room where he was walking. I introduced him.
We were staring at your guitar on the wall.
Uh-huh.
And he walked by. That's right.
The pink bullseye, and that's when I talked to him with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy Coletti, Music Zoo. They've done me a couple of nice hookup guitars for sure.
I guarantee Tommy wanted that guitar that you own.
A lot of people wanted that guitar. But John at Red Dragon hooked me up big time. Red Dragon guitars, man. Plug. That thing, I'll tell you something, man. I can't put that freaking guitar down. I find myself pulling that one out a lot. It is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that big on new guitars, and that one's really awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Dave, you're going to have like a guitar-shaped wedding cake?
If you buy it.
I may do it. That would be funny if Desiree comes out like in a dress, like striped like Van Halen stripe. So awesome.
It's gonna be a Van Halen themed wedding.
Yeah.
Everything striped up.
Dave will have like a Helen stripe bow tie.
Uh-huh. He's trying not to hear us.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Fleetwood Sac asks where I live. I'm bi-coastal. I'm in Hollywood, California, and my parents are in Long Island, New York. So I go back and forth sometimes. But I'm in Hollywood, California. But I'm a native New Yorker, so.
Mike Heath says no guitar registry and Guitar Center registry. They really don't have anything to offer me.
No, not Guitar Center.
Nothing that I'm really interested in.
Not Guitar Center.
So it'll be like Target.
Good night, Amanda.
Bleh.
Go register at Target.
Bye, Amanda. Yeah, you walk in there. I don't know about where you guys are, but out here, they're redoing the Target stores.
So it's good for wedding gifts.
And you walk right in there, and right after the bathroom is like the registry console.
The white trash wedding registry. Like everything you need for your trailer, you got right here at Target. Everything you need. We got a paper towel rack. Your wife will love that as a gift.
No, you're right. And when Jeannie and I were getting married, we went to Beyond Bed and Bath.
Yeah.
And they literally handed each of us a scanner.
Oh, yeah.
A taser. So we're walking around, we're scanning everything. And I'm like, wait a minute. Getting crazy here.
What do we really want?
They know what you're going to do. As soon as you give those scanners to people, you're scanning
you're
everything.
walking around.
We need this. We need that. We need this. We need that.
And then you're disappointed when someone actually gets you the hamper.
Yeah, you got to scan only the softest towels and robes and
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the hamper is not as bad as when you get an envelope with $25 in it.
Well, it's a red envelope. It's a Chinese tradition. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kept a list. We still have it actually.
Of stuff you didn't get.
A list of the shitty gifts or money that you got from people. We're gonna do that. They're not gonna.
We got back a couple days after we got back. We sat down on the floor and went through every single gift and envelope and whatever. And Jeannie wrote down who gave what. And it came in handy when a few of those people got married a couple of years later. I'll tell you that right now. How much did they give us? Okay, they're getting the same 20 bucks, you know, 25 bucks. They're getting it back.
That's right.
The regifting.
Yeah, doesn't it suck when, like, you know, you're like $30 a plate per person, and they give you 25, and you wind up losing money to have them as
$30 a plate. Where the hell are you getting married, Denny?
I'm not getting married.
Sean, I'm not. You know, it's okay that you don't have money. It's okay, Sean Zimmerman. It's fine. But generally, I don't know if you know how things work in New York. It's expensive here. And generally, when you're invited to a wedding, the gift that you give is supposed to pay for your plate.
Yes.
And that's how it works up here.
How much is a plate usually?
$150 to $200.
Wow. I was going to get married on Dixie Livingware.
Yeah.
Well, that's why some people, you know, they might get married during the week as opposed to like on a Saturday because
it's
cheaper.
The first time I got married on a Thursday.
Yeah, it cuts down on guests who show up.
Yeah, because they got to get to work the next day.
It was the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh God, were you hoping that nobody showed up then?
No, I knew everyone would show up. I knew everyone would show up.
Wait, you got married on Black Friday?
I'm sorry, the day before Thanksgiving. It was a Wednesday.
Because on Black Friday, people be getting your gift just before the wedding.
It was the day before Thanksgiving.
They'll be fighting at Best Buy to get your gift.
You're not listening to me, are you?
No.
He's not. And I'll tell you this right now. There's a couple friends that we invited that we knew they didn't have much.
Yeah.
So there's certain friends, if you want one of your friends there that you're close enough with, you know, you don't expect them to give more than they can. So, but then there's some people that you know have a lot, and then you see what they got you, and you're like, you know, you don't even say, you just like, damn, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, exactly what Jay said. In fact, I had a couple of friends that I knew didn't have a lot of money, and it was enough for them to fly to come to the wedding because they lived out of town. That was my gift. I appreciated that they were there. I didn't expect them to give me anything else.
See, I'm the opposite. I don't want any of my cheap-ass friends at a wedding. I want to invite a lot of people I don't know that I know will give me great gifts, like Warren Buffett or the Vanderbilts or the Kardashians. I mean, they won't even know they don't know me. They'll just look at the list. It's like, well, someone invited us to a wedding. Do we know? I guess they invited us. We might as well. Let's just send them a check. We don't have to go. Just send them a check. Then Warren Buffett sends me a check for like $500,000. I'm happier than seeing some of my schlumpy ass friends. Hey John, I got you some dishes. I got dishes for you. I don't want my friends there. I want checks.
John, you're Jewish, right?
You bet I am.
Yeah.
I'll pinch a penny into copper wire.
That explains it.
There you go.
He's getting every last drop out of that can. I'll tell you that.
I'm sucking it to crunch.
He's sucking the drink out of the aluminum. Whatever got absorbed.
I'm probably getting lead poisoning right now. I'm sucking so hard the carpet's rising. Yeah, no, look, I just, at a wedding, I just give a check. I don't want to get someone a gift. Because then, aren't there stuff you really don't want to get that's on your registry?
Mm-hmm.
Like
stuff that's not guitars.
Jay, when you had a registry, did you really want everything on that registry, or would you rather have had a check?
Well, what we did is there was some things on there. We like got home, and a couple of days we were going through it, and we realized like, what the hell, man? We got a little too crazy when we were at Was it
Bed Bath and Beyond.
I always
First of
say-
all,
I
go
always
ahead,
say John
Jay.
Bed and Bath, but because it's funny.
First of all, the registry bullshit is for like the bridal shower. That's not for the wedding.
No,
I never
Bridal
get
shower-
invited to bridal showers.
no, it's a different thing. It's just another way for companies to sell. But here's the thing too, is we had just bought our first house as well, so we needed a bunch of crap, you know. So we put like toaster ovens on, or a toaster oven, you know, things like that we needed to start a house with, and we wanted to get the things that we want. We don't want people just picking stuff.
But wouldn't you rather have a check?
At this point, yeah.
Now I don't want my fucking toaster. I got like 30 of them opening a bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send money so
Make
that
it
we can
hard.
pay the bill. Send money so we can pay the bill already.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
the
I'm
wedding probably adds up.
Mm-hmm.
my starting to feel a little crappy here, and my voice is going to crap too.
Oh, you're sick?
Well, I feel kind of okay. It's just whatever the hell is left in here is like staying there. And
Not
the way
so
I
much here,
get- not so much here.
but here.
Nope, ship shape.
Measles?
So, and plus I gotta get ready. Ready.
Mhm.
I'm losing my brain is going to poop too.
Janice Lala says, I still use stuff from my shower, and the stuff lasted longer than my marriage. You got good quality stuff, I guess.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Man, well, I hope you feel better, Jay.
Thanks. I'm all right. It's just
A little tickle in your throat?
it's not a tickle. It's weird. I don't know what it is, but
Testicle?
probably Ebola. Mark Dillon says probably.
SARS?
Oh.
He
should
says
be like,
a message.
You should be like the Chinese in the airport where you wear the surgical mask.
Yeah.
Just walk around.
Mhm. I see people wearing those all the time around here, you know, and
I
they do
see it.
they do that for themselves, or they do that so what? Usually aren't they sick, and they do that so they don't get other people sick?
No, they're usually germophobic.
Hmm.
Going to a foreign country usually.
I'm germophobic.
Get your Johnny Bean Purell dispenser at johnnybeane.com.
Yeah, maybe I should go smell pee. Maybe that I'll feel better.
Makes me feel better, or at least makes me happy.
Oh man. Wow.
Everyone's in the chat talking about Ebola and weddings. Some are even combining the two.
Man, we only need 13 more thumbs ups.
Ever?
That's like this and that.
Thumbs
Yeah.
up if you haven't done it yet.
Yeah. We got major news. We got Dave's getting married. That deserves a thumbs up.
That's a
At
big
least.
deal.
We got what else? What else happened?
Desiree getting married.
Desiree's getting married too. Yeah, we should recap after every
what?
show. We should recap what
What happened?
John showed
Previously on
an
Game of
awesome
Thrones.
guitar. What?
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, what did happen by the
No,
way?
don't tell me.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
What was the deal with the cup, man?
Was that really like product placement? Did they get paid a lot of money to do that? Because if so, they're
No,
assholes.
that was a legitimate mistake.
How?
I talked to a couple people. The girl who plays Daenerys, she was having like a tea or something. When you're setting up, the whole idea of setting up a scene is hurry up and wait. You get there, they're doing camera angles, they're fixing your hair, they're setting up a shot. So, craft services walks around. Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? So, usually when they're saying, okay, we're set up, you take it down off the table and you put it under the table or something. She just happened to forget, and no one caught it because there was so much cups and dishes and action going on. And no one caught it.
How long was it on? How long was it on screen?
just briefly. But you know, if you looked closely where it was, you know, away from the action of the scene, you look down on the table, you're like, oh shit, it's a Starbucks cup.
Because I only saw like a screenshot of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just somebody panning across, but still, you think somebody would have like, oh shit.
Yes.
Or they edited it out
Come
in
on.
post.
Please.
Sometimes you just miss shit.
Come on.
It was probably like a split second, I would think, but people caught it.
I know I've been on sets where literally sitting there. Oh,
Congratulations, Desiree.
yay!
It's the whole family.
There's the happy family.
There they are.
Snickers, Desiree. Oh, look at that happy couple.
Look at that.
Congrats, Desiree.
They can't hear you. I have my earphones on.
Well, tell Desiree I got dibs on the 5150 7 peg 5150.
Yeah, the green
Going to the
Kramer.
grave with me.
The green Kramer.
And Larry,
You know, John, if you want that, I'll give it to you now. You don't have to wait for me to get divorced or dead.
I don't want you to ever get divorced. She's a good girl.
I know she's a good girl.
The yellow gem or Larry's guitar?
Something happens to me, Larry's guitar goes back to him.
Okay, then I'll have
anywhere else.
Man, ask
Well,
Larry.
up to Desiree. That's
Ask
up to Desiree.
Jay, ask Larry if he can have it. If you can have it. Yeah.
Well, something's got to happen to Dave for that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to go back in his collection if something happens to me.
No, but Johnny, I was saying I've been on sets of shows where literally, you know, I'm sitting there for like 2 hours waiting for a scene to set up, and I'm sitting there with a drink, and the minute they say, okay, we're at last looks, you just take the drink, shove it under the table or under your chair.
Well, instead of sitting there with your thumb up your butt and your hand on your coffee, maybe you should get up and help them.
Yeah, right.
I'm joking.
You do that. That's a good way to get thrown off a set.
Yeah.
People have their phones out. Like I guarantee half those people were sitting on their iPhones setting up for the scene. Yeah, you're texting people. You're looking online.
I'm just hoping it wasn't like a stupid, like Starbucks paid them X amount of dollars.
No. This was a legit accident.
Can you pretend like this is an accident?
Nah.
I don't know. I've never watched the show. I don't even watch TV. I don't know.
It's another fine.
Almost.
Yeah.
Another fine for Johnny.
8 more thumbs ups.
All right, I gotta go, guys.
Jay, feel better, man.
Feel better, man. Feel better.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Jay's new guitar right there.
Nice.
There it is.
Thank you, Desiree. Jay really wanted that one.
Yeah.
Desiree, I'm so sorry about it.
That one's going to Jay.
Guy's got a sore throat and you're making him yell over.
Yeah.
It's not really a sore throat.
Michael
Torn
Smith.
labia. Torn
Michael
labia.
Smith is here.
The captain.
Jimmy Carr? What?
Michael Smith, good to see you, man.
All right, everybody. Good night.
Feel better,
Right.
Jay.
Thank you.
Good night, Jay. We love you.
I love
Yeah.
everybody.
See you Friday night, Jay.
It's Friday night.
Friday.
Last Friday night.
I'm leaving now.
Jay gives us an Irish goodbye. All right. Well, the three of us are going on. The show must go on.
Yeah.
Not for very much
Keep the
longer.
fine.
I want to stay live until the wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marathon.
It's over
Yeah.
a year away, bro.
Marriage-a-thon.
That'll be good viewership. Could you imagine if we stayed live every minute until that wedding?
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
Our viewership would be in the millions.
I would stay alive. What?
Our viewership would be in the millions.
No. Yeah.
Just to see us continually going on, not stopping.
I would like to see you stop for 5 minutes.
So would half the audience. Johnny pays me too much money to talk, though.
Just 5 minutes.
What's the limit for a YouTube video for live? Is it 10
Isn't it
hours?
7 hours?
Is it 10? Well, I'm not talking hangouts. I'm talking I'm talking just like a, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's say 10 hours. Like every 10 hours, we'd have to restart.
There you go.
Damn.
So
The chat would chime in.
mhm.
They'd stay with us.
Leave a thumbs up if you guys think we should stay live until Dave gets married.
94
Or leave a
thumbs ups
thumbs up
already.
if you don't.
And leave thumbs ups if you don't want to see that.
We have 94 thumbs ups at the moment. And 89 people watching.
Nice.
89.
By the way, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you. We love you guys. We really do.
Yeah.
We love
And
all of you.
I'd like to give
roll call today.
Shush. I'd like to give I'd like to give the Guitar Hack thank you for the shout outs on his show earlier this evening.
He did shout outs?
Yeah. Well, to me.
Nice.
Awesome.
Joe
5
Hervey
more.
84 says he would stay. So he would stay. We'd have one viewer for the next year constantly going.
That's cool.
Taylor Petrie wants to know who's my favorite Batman, because we were talking about comic books earlier. I guess you mean my favorite Batman artist. I'm going to say Jim Aparo from the 1970s. I thought he was, they always ask, like, who's your favorite Batman artist or who's your favorite James Bond? So for me, my favorite Batman artist, Jim Aparo. For the record, my favorite Bond is Roger Moore.
Yeah. Yeah, Roger Moore.
Absolutely.
I agree.
There we go. The great Roger Moore.
I couldn't believe it when he passed away.
I knew it would happen someday, but I knew it wouldn't be like Blofeld killing him.
Five more Pat's dogs.
Mr. C5150 says, I never sleep. I'll stay. He must be the cook at Pat's Dogs. The cook is never tired.
We went from 89 to 79 in one swoop.
How the fuck did that happen?
Because you sang Pat's Dogs.
Because people love the Pat's Dogs. That's a great...
They love the Pat's Dogs,
I
but
like
not
it.
when you sing it.
I like it. I like it when he sings it.
Do you guys like when I sing the Pat's Dogs theme?
Yeah. I do.
The chat.
I do.
I do.
Yeah, and from 1 year from today, Dave's gonna be saying I do.
I will.
And Pat's Dogs is going to cater it.
I'm gonna have Tom Kiefer there as the band. Because he'll need a gig anyway by then.
Tom Kiefer will be singing Amazing Grace. Free Pat's Dogs for all, Todd Graff says. And everybody's congratulating you and Desiree.
Yes, I know. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in, Dave told us that he's getting married next year.
Yeah, so we're more excited than they are.
We're very excited.
Because we could smell the ratings. Yeah. He doesn't realize we're going to do it live. We're going to do the show right from Dave's wedding reception.
It's going to be
You
awesome.
can. If you're invited, you absolutely can.
See, there's the key. Dave's suddenly uninviting me.
I didn't uninvite anyone. I haven't even invited anyone yet.
Wow. 3 more thumbs ups.
Taylor Petrie wants to know where's the second guitar, John. I didn't bring a second guitar today. I brought a $5,000 BC Rich bitch. I can't afford a second guitar now.
That guitar is as big as 2 guitars.
Yeah.
Joe Hervey says John has books behind him. They're all comic book graphic novels. I'm a big comic book junkie. And Brett McCord wants to know, is Punisher War Journal #1 worth anything? Yeah, I mean, it's probably like a $20 book. I mean, you know what it's worth? Great reading material.
Yeah.
I love The Punisher, man. I mean, look at that.
That's cool. That's a big ass book.
Yeah, this is a Punisher omnibus.
I thought it was a book.
Well, it reprints like all these comic books on the back.
I'm just kidding. I know.
There you go. This is your wedding gift, Dave.
Sure, as long as I can sell it for $20.
This one you could sell for $95.
All right. Well, that's half your plate. Michael Smith, absolutely you will be there because Desiree absolutely adores you.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay. So if I get uninvited again, Michael Smith will be there doing it live.
Do it live.
Johnny, I would never uninvite you. If you wanted to come, you're invited, but I doubt you'll come. You just don't like to fly.
Johnny will come. Is that true, Johnny? Do you not like flying?
I love flying.
You just don't like flying in planes.
I'll make it. I'll make it there.
Uh-huh.
And you'd have to bring Howie because no one would be able to take care of Howie. You know, I'm not, you know, I know it, you know.
And the cat. I got 10 chickens I got to bring.
Yeah, bring the chickens. You'll have a whole fucking... Why don't you float a fucking ark to the wedding? Build an ark. Just float to the wedding.
It'll be like the Muppets driving cross country to Dave's wedding.
Yeah.
You know, with all the chickens in the back.
Go right along.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll have Gonzo hanging out the sunroof with the chickens, feathers flying behind the car. It'll be great.
And then we'll pull up and we'll see. We're like, Dave, what's on the menu for your wedding? And he'll be like, your chicken. Huh?
Broadcast from truck stops.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've done that.
I've done a lot of things at truck stops. I needed money for gas.
You know, you can sleep in your car at the Flying J's.
Do I know? Of course I know.
Yeah, that's what we did last road trip. We didn't stay in any. The one before, we didn't stay in any hotels anywhere. We just slept in the car in the parking lots at the Flying J's.
You should just like bring the animals and a cart behind you, like the mass exodus out of Egypt, you know, with all the Jews and the animals, and just go cross country, like across the roads. Just walk it.
Well,
you know, the Jews were treated like animals, so Jews and animals make sense.
Yeah, the 40 years in the wilderness. 40 years. Hey, we were the original slaves. I mean, you know.
Wow. 3 more thumbs ups.
Fast, please.
And Howie will get to use the bathroom.
That's it. Brett McCord says, I remember when I was a kid going into the pool room and they had a comic book stand and you turned it around. It was full of comic books. Iron Man caught my eye. I also liked Iron Man as a kid. He's talking that those spinner racks. You'd walk into like a stationery or a 7-Eleven and they had these big spinner racks of comic books as a kid, and you just spin it around. It was like, wow, paradise for a kid.
Yeah, I think I remember those.
I know all about spinners.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get you a spinner rack for your wedding.
Oh, how nice!
Spinner rack full of comic books. Mad Dog says Mancuda's drilled a hole in every bathroom stall from LA to New York. How do you think I got cross country?
Lord.
No, John Bulwer, we're not good until we get 3 more thumbs up. Then we're good.
We lost one.
Oh, geez. Now we need 4. Meantime, we're joking about going to Dave's wedding next year. So we're trying to figure out how Johnny's gonna make it. Should actually just hook Howie up to like a chariot. He's got wheels on him already. Right? Galloping along.
Can you see the cat?
He's got every animal under the sun there.
I see the cat.
Johnny's got goats and donkeys and llamas and alpacas and fudge packas and all sorts of animals there. Jesus Christ.
Lemu the emu.
He's feeding his platypus hay right now. Jesus Christ. Johnny keeps kids away from gorilla cages in his backyard.
Oh my gosh.
So many animals there. It's like you just got to see a giraffe neck lean in on Johnny. Like
gorilla cages in the backyard.
You're going to see a giraffe neck lean in on your screen looking for leaves.
Yeah, what's the guy's name? Is it Jeffrey? The giraffe?
Yes. Oh, yeah, the Toys R Us giraffe that's out of work right now. I love when Toys R Us closed. They posted on their Instagram, Jeffrey Giraffe holding luggage in an empty aisle of a Toys R Us that was like all barren. And he's like, I'm out of here.
It's pretty funny.
It's really funny. Google it on the internet. It's a funny photo.
I remember going to Toys R Us and getting a Nintendo 64. You know, because I had to play what was the James Bond game? Nightfire, was it? GoldenEye.
Oh, GoldenEye. It's like Golden Shower we were talking earlier. That's another video game.
We're losing people.
Is it?
76 now.
Thanks, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
John. Let's see. Taylor Petrie wants to know, what happened to Warren DeMartini Charvel from the Lay It Down video? That's my favorite. Let's see. That was the gray snakeskin one. And that one he didn't like the tone of because he glued the snakeskin directly onto the paint, so it sounded too gummed up. So he gave that one to the Hard Rock Cafe. That one's in a Hard Rock Cafe right now. I knew that answer. Go figure.
Man.
I love that guitar.
I want that damn guitar, but you know, I can only rescue so many out of the Hard Rock. That's a real hard place to get stuff out of, trust me.
Mm-hmm. That would cost you a lot of money for that guitar anyway.
The two guitars I have out of the Hard Rock Cafe, one of them being the Shark guitar I've had on the show from Great White, and the other one will be revealed sometime later in the year. Yeah, no, there's no selling stuff out of there usually.
Uh-huh. You have connections over there?
Huh?
You have connections to the Hard Rock?
It's not that I have direct connections.
You know the cook?
Yeah, the cook is never tired. No, I got one guitar from a rock star that gave it to them and negotiated to get it back for me. So I'll talk about that guitar later in the year. But the other guitar, you know, Hard Rock for some reason wound up selling at an auction was that Great White Shark guitar that Mark Kendall played.
Mm-hmm.
And that, you know, that cost me a pretty penny. But they don't usually sell stuff, man. They're owned by Indian gaming casinos. Those guys are billionaires. They do not need money.
Mm-hmm.
So
2 more thumbs ups. Yeah, because there's a Van Halen guitar at a Hard Rock, and Dave wants to see the back of it.
Terribly. It's in Rome. It's in Rome, Italy. I have a replica of it, but the back isn't. You know, I've never seen the back of the real one, so mine is a guessing game.
Bare wood.
No.
Well, I've said this before, man. I don't like the guitars in the Hard Rock Cafe. I feel like I'm rescuing them if I could get them out of there. They don't maintain them. You're like grease-filled air. Like
they smell like burgers.
Yeah, you're making French fries. The grease air is getting into the wood.
I never thought of that.
Huh?
I didn't even think of that. So all that priceless.
Well, the thing with that particular Van Halen guitar that I want, it's behind glass. It's not just on the wall, so it's actually behind glass in a box.
And some of them are. But
Yeah,
there's still, you know, you're still not in a climate-controlled place usually.
Well, here's the thing: when it was in New York, it wasn't in a box; it was just hanging on a wall above the entrance of the place.
And I've seen that so many times. I went into Hawaii Hard Rock on Oahu and saw Lita Ford's Yellow Mockingbird hanging up there that she loaned them, and it was just hanging out in the open, you know, taking in all the grease air. It's not good for it, man.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Good night, Shauna.
You got Elvis's good night, Shauna.
Good night, Shauna. Dinner is served. Shauna says her daughter's waiting for her.
We have one more for 100. We need one more for
Shauna,
100.
get your daughter to leave a thumbs up.
Shauna, I'm starving.
Yeah, come on. We want to eat too.
So
I just
hungry.
ate a bowl of Cheerios. That's all that's left right there.
Wow. I'm so hungry. I'd eat those out of your mouth.
Well, here, hang on.
Oh,
Here we go. James Gum says, just one more chili dog. There we go. Crunch and munch, baby. Yeah, Hard Rock Cafe, man. The day they have an auction going out of business, I'm going to be right there with a checkbook, and I'm going to have a big want list just checking off stuff, fighting the battle.
You're going to need to buy a new house.
I'm going to have to sell my house to buy half that stuff. They have a lot of guitars I want, man.
Man. Well, even not even just the guitars, but yeah, like I was saying, I didn't even think about that. That they got, you know, one of Elvis's, you know, jumpsuits just sitting there, and it's getting nothing but you know, hamburger grease and French fry.
Well, it had that when Elvis was wearing it.
Well,
too.
yeah, I was gonna say it already had it, but you know what I mean, though. I mean, some of that stuff is probably getting destroyed.
With Elvis, he was probably dripping chili onto it. When he was in his
Pat's chili dogs.
in his 70s heavy phase, from Pat's dogs, Pat's chili dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally.
Wow, 2 people just had the nerve to give us thumbs down.
Did they really?
Yep.
I'm just curious what satisfaction someone would get from leaving us a thumbs down. I'm just curious. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you left a thumbs down, leave a comment in the chat. I'm just curious why. What did I do now?
Oh, it's probably me opening my mouth while I had food in it.
That's probably me opening my mouth and talking. But we still love you for watching.
Yeah. Yeah, we love each and every one of you.
As long as you're here, you're aces in our book, man.
Well, we have 100 thumbs ups and 9 thumbs downs now.
101.
100.
All right. Well, I'll take it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Good?
Thank you. Thank you.
Are we good?
I'm good.
Dave?
Yeah, I've been good. I need to use the room and go to bed.
Newly ready to get married, Dave Nesdall.
Are you gonna sniff it first?
Sniff what?
You said you had to use the room.
Get it into a brandy snifter and swirl it around a little bit. I'm never going to look at urine the same.
You mean Hisrin?
Arin.
Myron?
Oh,
Aurin.
Oh, boy.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
All right, look, thank you, everybody. We love you. Thank you for staying with us tonight. I will see you guys next week. They'll see you on Friday. We love you all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go rock.
Yeah,
Yes.
everybody.
We love all of you.
And again, one last time, congratulations, Dave and Desiree.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
I'll tell her.
We love you guys. That was Desiree. She just realized.
She just
She had an epiphany.
she just found out.
She just had an epiphany. Johnny
Your
just got
last
fined another-
chance.
Johnny just got fined.
Still in tune.
Yeah.
This is such a good guitar.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I just realized someone just said, congratulations, D&D. Dungeons and Dragons? Congratulations? Oh, Dave and Desiree. Yeah. Them too.
Mm-hmm.
At least they didn't say congratulations, DNC.
D&C?
Yeah, it's a female thing.
Oh, geez. It's a female problem.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. There you go. See, even Nightbot is saying congratulations.
Even Nightbot supports
Wow.
him.
Wow.
Yes. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Tessie Switch.
Tessie Switch. We love you, man. Go to TessieSwitch.com.
Yeah. Yeah. We love you, Tessie
This
Switch.
week.
There he is.
One day that'll go in a guitar once after you pass away, Johnny.
One day. One day. After you get married and I pass away.
Mm-hmm.
Someday, son, this will all be yours. I'm going to be buying you guitars from Snickers one day.
Yep.
I'll be chewed on.
Peed on, chewed on, hump, hump the neck. I'm just oiling the board. What?
Oh my gosh. All right.
All right, we're good.
All right.
Johnny laughs at everything's, funny jokes, beheadings, hangings.
Oh,
he laughs at it all.
Oh, I should have
watched Game of Thrones, Johnny. You'd love it.
I love Starbucks.
Lots of death.
I want to see that cup.
Just watch the episode so you can see it. Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones this week. It's funny.
Uh-huh.
And if you like that, go on YouTube and type in 2 girls, 1 cup.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Have you actually seen that?
Yes, it was disgusting.
I think it's a fine form of entertainment for the whole family.
That wasn't on YouTube though, was it? Well, that was before. It was before YouTube.
Wasn't it? RedTube.
Yeah, but you can. Yeah, I think you can do that on YouTube.
You can find it. You can find it. 2 girls, 1 cup. Give a thumbs up. Thumbs up.
I never actually saw it. I watched a video of somebody watching it.
Those reaction videos are great.
It was a reaction video, and I think this was before YouTube. It was a reaction video of somebody watching it.
Someone watching.
And they're just like, "Wah!" Wow.
Dweezil says Game of Thrones is on HBO. Yes, it is, but we're talking 2 girls, 1 cup. That's probably on RedTube or something. 2 girls, 1 cup is not on HBO.
That was so long ago, though. I'm sure there's tons of people in here that have no idea what that even is.
And they're still scarred from it.
You know?
Google it. It adds another lovely element of family entertainment to the show.
Disgusting. All right, say goodnight.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night. We love you all.
Leave comments, leave thumbs up, subscribe.
Yeah. Congratulate Dave and Desiree in the comments below. It'll be awesome. All right. All right. Good night, everybody. johnnybeane.com. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Crap. johnnybeane.tv.